Hello everyone, welcome to day 8th of October Lead Code Challenge, and let's walk through today's question. Today's question is implement try. In this question, we need to provide the basic implementation of a try data structure wherein you can insert words into it, you can search words from it. Also, there is a third method that we need to implement, starts with. We need to check if there exists a word in our try that starts with a given prefix, and if there are such words we need to return true, otherwise we need to return false. Pretty simple to understand and implement as well. However, for those who are new to tries, this is a video for you guys. Also, for those who have experience with respect to handling try data structure, we have solved plenty of questions in the past. I am attaching the try playlist. Do visit that playlist and give other questions a shot. It will be a great revision exercise for you guys. Without much ado, let's look at the presentation that I have created for this, and let's nail the basics of try. Implement try lead code 208. And even before starting the implementation, let me just give you an idea about a try node. A try node has 26 children, which is nothing but self-referential objects of the try node. For example, if we have defined a try node T, it will have its 26 children as part of this node. Along with this, it will have another boolean parameter, is word, or you can call it is leaf, which tells that for a given word this is a terminal node for it. For example, we have A, B, C. So for the third node in your try, C will store the information that it is a successful word completion, and is word or is leaf will be true for this node in the try. I'll talk about it, how do we create nodes across a given word, but just remember, for the terminal character, you will store this information that the word has been marked completed in your try node. And the reason for creating 26 children is that because English lowercase characters has 26 characters. So for each character, we create separate node. Let's walk through a test case. Let's hypothetically assume that we are planning to add a new word into the try named as rate. And presently, there is no root of the try node that has been created. So what you're going to do, you'll go and create a root node, and let's call it root. And as soon as you create its root node, its 26 children will be initialized, and all of them would be null. So what you are seeing right now is empty. That signifies all its children are null. Let's start the iteration, and let's just point it here. Let's start the iteration. We have R as a first character. So what you're gonna do, you'll go and check the rth index in its children. So you have the root node, you'll go to its children pointer and you'll search for its rth index. What do you see there? It's empty. So you'll create a new node there, and so the children will have a new node created, children at the rth index. And let's continue the process. Next we see is an A. So what you're gonna do, you'll go and check that what is the 8th character in your node that is pointed from R. So in that node it's empty. So what you're gonna do, you'll go and create a new node, and let's continue the process. And next character that we see is T. So you'll simply go and check what is the node at the Tth index. So it's empty. So what you're gonna do, you'll go and create a new node, and next you see is an E. So what do you see here? E is an empty. So you go and create a new node. So a new node gets created, and I don't have space to show it right here, but assume it has been created like this, and it also has 26 children. So can you see that a cycle is getting formed? Yes, from R, A is getting pointed from A, T is getting pointed from T, again E is getting pointed, and from E another node has been created, and at this particular node we will store the information that we have reached the terminal state. We'll mark is word or is leaf to be true. And now let's assume there comes another operation where we need to search for a particular word. So how will you handle this? And let's assume we need to search for rate again. So you'll exactly follow the same process. You will start with the root node and you will go to its rth index. You see that a node exists at this place. That means R was found in your trie. So from R you will point to its children, and the next character that you see is A. So at A you will see that there exists a node. That means RA exists in your trie. And after that, from A, whatever node is getting pointed out, you go to its tth children, and from T you will check if the node exists. It does exist. That means RAT is present in the trie. And from T you will proceed ahead to its next pointing node, and you will see E there. At E there exists a node, and from E you will check what is the next node. There exists a node, and there is word value is true. That means the word does exist in your trie. You need to check what is the terminal state of is word in your final iterator of the trie node. And in this process we also learned that if there comes a prefix, for example rat, you can process it up till the prefix word is not exhausted, and as soon as you find that T node does exist in your trie, you abort the process and return true from it. You don't need to have a check for is word there. I hope this is pretty clear to you guys. Just write it down on a piece of paper and you'll understand everything. For those who are still finding it difficult, don't worry, let me just explain it in the coding section. The first thing that I've done here is to define the root of my trie node, and along with this I also defined a private class which has two attributes in it, children, and other one is word. When I'm creating a new node, that means when I'm defining a constructor of a trie node, children would be initialized to new trie node of size 26. I have defined the constructor for this trie as well, wherein root get initialized to new trie node. So whenever we start the operation of creating a new instance of this class, the root will be initialized. Let's walk through the insert method. It holds the complete logic for search and prefix search as well. We create a new iterator for iterating over all the nodes of the trie node. We go character by character with respect to the word that is given to us. We calculate index in trie node that we need to search for. That would be equal to C minus A. If it.children at the index in my trie node happens to be null, I simply initialize a new trie node at this particular index at it.children index in trie node. For the next iteration, I simply update it to it.children index in trie node, and once I am done with the operation, I update is word flag at the last it node to be true. Pretty simple and straightforward. You are updating is word or is leaf variable at the last it node in your trie node. Let's walk through the search method as well. So it's again the replication of this method. You initialize a new iterator, you start the iteration one by one, and if it.children at index in your trie node happens to be null, you simply return the process because no node was found. No node was found. And otherwise you go and look out for the next possible character in your input word. In the end, you simply check once you have iterated or found all the characters with respect to your word, if what is the state of is word variable in your last node. If it is false, that means no such terminal word exists in your trie node. If there exists, then this variable will be true. Let's look out the start prefix method. It is exactly same as the search method. Instead of checking it.isWord, we simply return true because we are not interested in whether the current prefix search is a terminal word or not. Therefore, we simply return true from it. This brings me to the end of today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for viewing it. Have a great day ahead and stay tuned for more updates from Coding Decoded. I'll see you tomorrow with another fresh question, but till then, goodbye.